Yo, what's up, guys? It's everyone's favorite Disney hater reviewing another Disney product. Wild how that works. Anyway, I'm here to give you guys my non-spoiler review of Wish, Disney's newest animated movie, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. You know, for considering Disney's legacy this year of movies, this one wasn't that bad. I actually kind of liked it. So I'm gonna kind of like break down what it is I liked about the film, what I didn't like about the film, and then give you guys my my final closing opinions and thoughts. So let's start with the music. I think the most important part probably of a movie like this, arguably, yeah. I liked it. I honestly liked it. I think some of the songs really stood out. Like At All Cost, banger. This Wish, a banger. There is the villain song, a banger too. Mostly, I think there are like towards the beginning it's a very, you know, very do you hear the sound effect I'm making? Like, you know what I you know what I mean? It's questionable, but as it keeps on going, I really like it, and like the visuals that go alongside that song are also kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie, and I think the music in general is not bad. It's actually good. I'm actually listening to At All Cost right now as I'm like talking. It's honestly good. The performances from Chris Pine and Ariana DeVos is like it's just good. It's just good. They did a really good job. Well, speaking of those two individuals, I guess let me get to the characters. Wait, I forgot one song. There is one song that I don't like. There's one with a couple of animals in the movie. That one kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. I did not like that one at all. That one was like poopy, not good. Did not enjoy it. No sir. But the rest though in general, pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. Which is not what I expected considering what we saw on TikTok. But I'll talk more about that after I'm done with the review and what I mean by that. So let me go on to the characters now. So the king, I think he was actually pretty good. I liked him as a Disney villain. I thought he was very charismatic as a villain. Very unique villain as well. It's not like the traditional like mustache twirling or something like that. It's more of like a 40-year-old man who feels underappreciated. And you know what? I kind of vibe with it. He's not a bad villain. I actually do kind of like not hate him. And with the main protagonist, Asha, Asha, sorry, I don't feel as sold on her compared to the to like the king, for example, like the villain. But she was alright, honestly, she was alright. And a lot of the supporting cast is alright too, like her family and like her friends and like other people like the queen. They're all alright. And the goat was honestly kind of funny sometimes. I think the only jokes in the film that I ever like chuckled at came from the goat. But I know that in the film in general, other people in the audience were laughing and chuckling and having a good time, like fucking horror, like through it. So like maybe I'm just a hater, but they seem to be having a fun time. And there was other people like me as well. There was like a guy near my age, also solo watching the film. He was laughing, so maybe it's just me. But it wasn't like painfully unfunny. It was just more like I didn't laugh, you know. So yeah, at least it wasn't painfully unfunny. Which, speaking of, there isn't a good transition here. The writing. Yeah, no, I did not have a transition for that. I'm sorry. Anyway, the writing, right? Clunky. Pretty clever how I did that there. Anyway, I think the writing was very clunky. I think a lot of the exchanges in between characters felt a little bit unnatural sometimes. And I mean, it's a kid's movie, and I get that. Believe me, I saw the audience around me. But I felt like sometimes it didn't seem right. You know what I mean? It just did not feel very smooth. It didn't seem very natural. And it wasn't ever to a degree of like, this is atrocious. But it was more like, this could have been better. Especially with other kids' movies having like sophisticated dialogue and stuff that flow better, doesn't feel as like clunky. So yeah. Visually, I know that the visuals got a lot of hate online, and I feel like I might be not the common opinion here. I didn't think it was that bad. I think that there was moments where it did kind of clash a bit too much. Like there are more 3D characters and the 2D backgrounds. That's what I kind of like went for. But I kind of vibed with it, thinking about how it's like a fairy tale like book type of thing. And when I thought about it like that, honestly, kind of sold me on it, on the actual art style. I didn't mind it as much. I think sometimes it does look not good though. There are some scenes where the characters and the backgrounds just don't fit together very well. It could have used some work, but it was never like really bad, you know. So it's like it's passable. It's passable. Some scenes do look ugly though, but other scenes do actually look really good. There are some moments that do look nice, like with certain points in the movie. I don't want to spoil it, but there are certain points that do look nice. It wasn't like egregiously bad. Although there were some very plain backgrounds that did appear every now and then, which weren't quite as good, but yeah. Before I give you guys my final score, because we're just gonna wrap it up here soon. Also, the plot was kind of, actually, mention one more thing. The plot felt kind of generic for a Disney movie. It didn't feel like it was reinventing the wheel or doing something like unique or special with it. It felt like this was a Disney animated movie and nothing like insane about it, you know? So it wasn't bad though. It wasn't like necessarily bad. It just wasn't doing anything special, which I think kind of maybe plays with the writing and stuff and like the script in general. It's just very safe. It feels like a very safe film, not doing anything insane, but also like it had good music at least, so it made it so fun to watch. So let's mention like one last thing, which is the credits. The credits are very unique for this film and special. So if you're gonna go watch it in theaters or just in general, I guess, on Disney Plus at some point, make sure you guys stay to watch it because it's like, if you're a Disney fan, it's kind of like cute and stuff because this is the 100th year celebration. So I'd recommend that if you care, like stay for the credits. Um, and it's nice. It was nice to see. I'm not gonna lie, it was nice. So yeah, let's give it my final score. The Disney's 100 years celebration movie. What is it out of 10? I'm gonna say honestly, this could fluctuate. I feel maybe to go a bit lower, but I don't think so. I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna say it's a 6 out of 10. Is it bad? Like Quantumania? No. Is it better than Quantumania? Yeah. Do I dislike Quantumania and did I just want to shit on it? Yeah, I kind of did. I'm not gonna lie. But no, like this year, I feel like out of all the Disney films that I've released, this one is honestly not that bad. It's pretty good for an 100th year celebration type of thing. Film, it wasn't like anything, you know, wild, but it was probably Disney's best film this year, to be honest with you. Actually, no, they released Elemental and Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I guess. Disney Pixar and Marvel Disney, I guess. But yeah. It's at least not the worst Disney film. That goes to another guy that we don't gotta bring him up again. Another little guy. But yeah, guys, that's it. 6 out of 10. I'm gonna stop yapping now, except I'm not gonna stop yapping. I do have one little thing I want to mention, like right now. So for those of you who are like, that's it, you got the review part done, you guys can leave. That's basically it. 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. But I do want to mention one more thing, which is a TikTok marketing for this film. So this is like completely like not related to the review, but I still want to talk about it now because I have the chance. This marketing was so goofy. Actually so goofy. So what they do, right? Let me explain. Is that they would drop like one of the songs on TikTok, and they did do a villain song, right? Where he talks about rent. And bro, people shit on it so much. And I'm not going to lie, it was justified because it made it look awful. And I think it was an awful decision to do what they did. But the thing is that after they got shit on so much using that marketing campaign, what Disney did next was wild to me. They doubled down and they dropped more of the music on TikTok and they got shit on even more. Like, it has to be a humiliation kink. It has to be at this point, bro. They released dog shit film after dog shit film. And they also do this, bro. Like, Disney has to have a thing for getting embarrassed, bro. Like, it's so goofy. But yeah, that's all. I just wanted to mention that real quick. I just thought it was very interesting how they marketed this film. If you guys have been on TikTok, like watching the Wish like TikToks and seeing the comments, like you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, just take my word for it or look it up. I don't know. But yeah, I just think it was very interesting, very interesting strap, and especially considering that, like in the actual movie, they were a lot better. Like the songs are a lot better when you don't have them on TikTok. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I hope they never do that again, because it made my impression of the film go down, or my thoughts about the film like be a lot more negative. And I guess with Disney, maybe they don't care. They'd be like, ah, all press is good press. But it's like, okay, if you say so. But yeah, guys, that's about it. Just want to bring that up. I thought it was a little goofy. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. See you guys in the next one. Hopefully, maybe. Oh, what dog shit Disney product is next? Oh man.